Hey, what's going on, guys? Realm Gaming here, back with another video. Today's episode, we're going to be going over how to play around Rising Sun Kick as Mistweaver Monk. So Rising Sun Kick is going to be an ability that's about on a 9-second cooldown, and it's going to be one of your main damaging abilities. And the reason it's going to be one of your main abilities is because it synergizes with a lot of other talents in your tree, and we'll try to cover all of them in the video. But just to start out, right, Rising Sun Kick is going to do about 70,000 physical damage, and it's going to apply Renewing Mist for 6 seconds to an ally within 40 yards. Now you can already see why that's really strong, right? Because our Renewing Mist right now only has 2 charges, but with Rising Sun Kick, that kind of gives it this third charge. And as we all know, Renewing Mist is definitely going to be one of your main healing abilities, and you're going to try to keep this up on 5 targets as much as possible, so you can already see how Rising Sun is going to be very core to your rotation. Now, this also synergizes really well with something called Teaching of the Monastery. So, getting a little bit more in depth here, Tiger Palm causes your next Blackout Kick to strike an additional time, stacking up to 4 times. Blackout Kick then has a 15% chance to reset the remaining cooldown on your Rising Sun Kick. So essentially, if we can get this up to 4 stacks, Blackout Kick is going to have a 60% chance to reset the remaining cooldown on Rising Sun Kick. So if that does reset, that's going to give us more Renewing Mists. Now, we also have Rising Sun Kick that works or synergizes with Thunder Focus T. Right, so when you pop Thunder Focus T, you can see Rising Sun Kick, its cooldown is reduced by 9 seconds. So with all those Blackout Kicks and with Thunder Focus T, you can really start to roll out these Renewing Mists, and it becomes easier and easier, right, to keep 5 up on your group at all times. Now, you also want to be using this with Invoke G, the Red Crane. So you can see here in the tooltip, Rising Sun Kick or Spinning Crane Kick will heal up to 2 allies for 12,000. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention here is that Rapid Diffusion is the reason that Rising Sun Kick is giving us Renewing Mist on our targets, right? So it's 2 points, and each point is going to add 3 seconds to that Renewing Mist duration. Now, another thing you want to keep track of at all times is your Ancient Teachings buff, and I'll make a separate video on how to play around Ancient Teachings. But for the most part, just know that while this buff is up, your Rising Sun Kick will synergize with it, and it will give additional healing to your allies. Now, another major reason that Rising Sun Kick is so important to our rotation is going to be due to Rising Mist. So Rising Sun Kick heals all allies with your Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist, or Essence Font for 4,000, extends those effects by 4 seconds up to 100% of their original duration. So once you get those 5 Renewing Mists up on your group, Rising Mist is not only going to help you extend the duration of those Renewing Mists, but it's also going to add additional healing. Alright guys, I'm putting a macro in the description of the video. It's going to be Rising Sun Kick into 2 Tiger Palms into a Blackout Kick. And the reason that I use this macro is because this is going to guarantee the 4 stacks from Teaching of the Monastery to get those big, large AoE Blackout Kicks that do a ton of healing and a ton of damage. Remember, it stacks up to 4 times, so you're basically Blackout Kicking 4 times across multiple mobs. And each of those Blackout Kicks has a very high % chance to reset the cooldown on your Rising Sun Kick. And guys, this is a 1-button macro, which is why I love this macro so much. You can just put it on 1 keybind, and you can just kind of spam it, and it will do the rotation for you. So once again, I will put that down in the description of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.